So it just came to my head, like it came to my head naturally that an idea that isn't bad if I try to be like an analyst, football analyst. And I looked at it, I felt like, okay, this is what I love doing, and I wanted to bring it to the public. So the idea just came to my head at Soccermania, and the name came naturally, and I felt like I should just bring this to the public and make it more fun and interacting, And when the idea came, it was about 5 years ago, I took it personal. So I decided to involve my friends, like 2 to 3 friends, I told them about the idea and they felt like it was good. So we decided to execute it. I put some money into it because I wanted it to go far. I've always been someone that I don't like facing the public. I am not a public person. I'm an introvert and I don't really like to put myself out there, especially on the internet. And I felt like, can I actually do this? So we brought the idea together, we talked about it, we discussed it, and we were like, okay, we can bring this to life, and it came. The idea came and we decided to execute it. So we got a studio, we got some other things that we're supposed to get, I put money into it and we started it. So, along the line, I felt like this is kind of time consuming, and as at then, I'll just call my family, my daughter, and I needed to take care of my family, and doing that, you have to do things that give you money, and I was very busy with trying to make money to take care of my family, take care of my newborn baby, and that made me to abandon the dream of Soccermania because I felt like this was time consuming and I didn't have that time. But I had that vision and I wanted to execute it. But with the situation of the things that were happening as a then, I could not go ahead with it. So I eventually abandoned it. Few years later, like about a year later, and I just started seeing people doing it. There's Adika now. We have Adika, we have KDC Gaming, we have Combo, and they are well-known people now, well-known analysts, football analysts, and all these people started a year after I started Soccermania. So it was painful, when you see someone living your dream, what you wanted to do, and you see someone else doing it, how painful that can be. So it was so painful to me that, wow, so people can actually be doing this, and I've had this vision even before them, but they started doing it, and before you know, they were known everywhere. So it started eating me up. This was my vision, and this is it. And some other people else are already living it. So it was crazy. It was messing up with my head. It was disturbing. But I felt like it has gone. Let me just let it go. And I've always had this something in my head that whenever you have something and you have like a dream, or you have like a plan and you are supposed to put it out there or execute it, and you are trying to look for some perfection, it will eventually die. And if you are not careful, the dream will just go like that. So when I started Soccermania, I wanted perfection. That was why we got a studio, did some things, made some spendings, not knowing that it's something you can actually do from the comfort of your home, just like a small setup, and you're good to go. So when I saw Adika, saw Combo doing it in their rooms, in their studio, it was paining me. Like it was so painful that I felt like, wow, so I could actually do something like this without even spending and without having to be worried about my time, you know, and about other things that I was doing as at then. But it got really painful, and I felt like, what have I done wrong? Like, how did I miss it? How did I get it wrong? You know, and years later, 5 years now, that I've had the dream, the vision, just came to me that there's nothing too late. There's nothing too late. That is why I felt like, okay, let me start this thing. Let me start it back. You know, one thing about life is this: when you have something you feel like you want to do, or you have a gift and you are trying to look for perfection, or you see, because you know, then when Adika, when all of them started it, I was just looking at it that these people, they don't know how to do this thing. This is how you should do it. This is how you should do it. Why are they doing it like this? Now, if you have a dream or you have something you actually want to put out there, if you do not put it out as at the time you have it, and you are trying to look for perfection, you see those people that you are correcting from the comfort of your home. They are trying to correct them that this is how they should do it. This is how they should have done it. They don't know how to speak good English. They don't know how to be demure with what they are doing. It should have been done like, you see those people that you are trying to effort them. Those are the people that will keep on making it and keep going far. Whereas you that you think you have the talent, or you think you are that perfect, will be there and nothing will eventually happen. The people that you feel like they don't know what they are doing, they've taken that step, and then taking that step, they'll go far ahead of you, far better than you if you don't take the step, and if you are looking for perfection before you start. So if you have a talent, start it. You see, whatever people criticize you about is your superpower. That's your superpower. Whatever people criticize you about, see how he's doing, see what he's doing. Why is he doing this? Why is he disgracing himself? Why is it on the internet? Or those things that people criticize you about are your superpower. And if you don't work on it, if you don't try to make it happen, it will die with you. It will just turn to a waste. Will you be happy? Now, as at then, I was correcting them. I was correcting Adika, I was correcting Combo. There was a time where I even hated Combo so much because I felt like this guy is biased. He's always supporting Messi ahead of Ronaldo. He's a Messi fan, and I was there just like lamenting, and he was making it. He was making it while I was complaining. So that is life, you know. If you have a dream and you think like you want until it is in a perfect way before you start executing the dreams, that is how you will be, you know. Taking a step is better than not taking a step at all. If you take a step and you take it slowly, it's still better than not taking a step, you know. So whenever you feel like you are so good with and you have been struggling on how to execute it, how to put it out to people, just start it anyhow, whatever way it comes, just start it, and along the line you'll get better. You know, when we started this Soccermania thing, I sometimes look at the video, I sit down and watch the videos myself. I want to point out where I made mistakes, like I want to correct myself, and at the end of the day, I just feel like I'm getting better. I just started noticing the changes. I started making some adjustments. You know, if I had not started it, That is how it will just be in me, and I will be waiting for that perfection. And at the end of the day, it will be there. And we all don't want to die. We don't want to die with our dreams, you know. We don't want to. That is the reason why God gave us that talent. And yeah, since He has given you that talent, why not make use of it? You don't know what might be. You don't know. This is not me advising. I'm just trying to like put out my experience and the way it happened, you know. So if you are in that kind of situation right now, I'm just trying to challenge you now that try to start something. Just start it wherever we think you can start it. Don't think about the flaws. Just start. You know, when you start is when you are eventually going to figure out where you did it wrong or you got it wrong. Then, you know, when people say practice makes perfection, they know what they were saying. So if you continue gradually, you know, you will eventually get better. You will eventually get better. Since you know you're going to get better, so why not start it? Why not do it? Just do it anyhow it comes. Do it. Things will eventually turn out good along the line. But if you sit there and you don't start today, that is how you will be. And the people that you feel they are stupid, they don't know what they are doing, that is how they will pass you by and they will leave you behind. And that is the race of life. That is how life is, you know. That's how life is. So that is just everything, the way Soccermania came about and the way I should have made it with it a very, very long time ago. And I abandoned it. But now that I've started, I am not slowing down. I'm not slowing down and I'm not waiting for no one. I'll continue and I'll keep on doing it. Whether it works out or not, I'll continue to do it. But I have a belief that is actually going to work out because it is what I love doing. I love football a lot. And I know that if you know you love doing something and you continue to do it, you eventually get used to it. You know, one thing about life is something you keep doing along, you keep doing over and over again, you eventually turn to your hobby. That's why I say people, when they say they should read and they don't want to, you know, when you continue to read and before you know it, you will get used to it. So whatever you do over and over, you will become perfect with it. So just do it whatever way it comes, you know. That's how it will happen. I just feel like I should just put it out there for people to learn from it, you know. And this is my story about Soccermania, how it came Soccermania and how I was able to execute it. And that's that. Thank you.